चलो रुको। हाँ। We are truly honored to be a host for this evening that promises to be nothing short of spectacular. Our theme for the night is Petals of Time. समय की पंखुड़ियाँ, a celebration that puts a reflection on our past, present, and a glimpse into our future.
Now, we extend a heartfelt welcome to our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Felicitation, our respected principal, Reverend Father Vernon D'Souza, School Manager, Father J.R. Ignatius, Vice Principals, Reverend Father Petrus Guria, Sister Eliza Joseph, School Administrator, Sister Anjani Mala Togo, all fathers and sisters, staffs, our dedicated teachers, and most importantly, our dear parents, whose presence makes this evening complete. Today is a day of joy and gratitude, a day when we come together to celebrate the beautiful bond between parents, teachers, and students. Our parents are our first teachers, our strongest supporters, and our biggest inspiration. This evening is dedicated to honoring all their love, sacrifices, and constant encouragement. Dear parents, tonight's program is a small token of appreciation, a heartfelt thank you through music, dance, and performances prepared by your children with great enthusiasm and excitement.
Every grand event becomes truly special when it is graced by the presence of distinguished guests. Today, we are deeply honored to have amidst us our distinguished chief guest, Dr. Preeti Srivastava, MBBS Gold Medalist, DNB in Pediatrics, a distinguished medical professional whose academic brilliance shines right from the very beginning of her journey. She has completed her fellowship in pediatric neurology from KK Children's Hospital, Singapore, and holds the prestigious ASEPA, ASNA, EEG certification also from Singapore, reflecting her deep expertise in the field of pediatric neurology. At present, she serves as a senior consultant and unit head in the Department of Pediatrics, as well as the patient safety officer at Tata Main Hospital, Tata Steel, Jamshedpur. She also contributes to shaping future medical professionals as an assistant professor at Manipal Tata Medical College, Jamshedpur. Her contribution to pediatric care is truly commendable. A personality who stands as an inspiration to many through her delegation, achievements, and contribution to society.
On behalf of the entire school family, we would like to present you with a bouquet as a token of our deep respect and gratitude for your presence, ma'am. It really adds immense grace and prestige to our celebration. We welcome you, ma'am.
Light is a symbol of hope, positivity, and the victory of good over evil. To mark the auspicious beginning of today's program, we shall now proceed with the lighting of the ceremonial lamp, followed by the prayer song. May I now request our honorable chief guest, Dr. Preeti Srivastava, our respected principal, Reverend Father Vernon D'Souza, School Manager, Reverend Father J.R. Ignatius, Vice Principals, Reverend Father Petrus Guria, Sister Eliza Joseph, and our School Administrator, Sister Anjani Mala Togo, to kindly come forward and light the ceremonial lamp.
As the flame of the lamp rises upward, may it inspire us all towards the path of knowledge and wisdom. Let this light guide us to success, harmony, and growth. Thank you, dignitaries, for gracing this ceremony with your presence and for lighting the flame that symbolizes learning and purity.
To begin this wonderful celebration, we have a performance that symbolizes joy, energy, and togetherness. As the rainbow weaves 7 magical colors across the sky, so do these young performers weave emotions across the stage. So let's put our hands together to welcome our talented performers as they present the welcome dance to mark the beginning of this special evening.
greatest influence on a child's character is the philosophy of the institution they attend. The guiding light of our school is our dynamic leader. We now invite our respected principal, Reverend Father Juan D'Souza, to address the gathering and share his invaluable insights and vision.
Esteemed Chief Guest, Mrs. Preeti Srivastava, Reverend Fathers, Sisters, guests, respected parents, dear teachers, staff, and my beloved students. A warm and joy-filled evening to each one of you. This evening we gather to celebrate our annual Parents' Night with a theme that is as poetic as it is profound, petals of time. Each of a child's schooling is like a flower unfolding, petal by petal, revealing new colors, new layers, new strength and new beauty. Time, like a gentle gardener, opens these petals slowly, silently and steadily. And it is our shared privilege, yours as parents, ours as educators, to witness this beautiful blossoming. A petal of time is not just a moment, it is a memory, a milestone, a lesson, a step forward that shapes who our children are becoming. This evening, as our students perform, sing, dance and take the stage with confidence, we see the petals of their growth blossoming before our eyes. Every effort, every practice session, every tremble of nervousness, every spark of excitement becomes part of their unfolding story. But these petals do not bloom on their own. To our parents, thank you for being the first and lifelong gardeners of your children, nurturing them with love, values and encouragement. Your trust in the school and your partnership in their growth enrich every step they take. To our teachers, you are the hands that gently guide each bud to bloom. Your patience, dedication, and unseen sacrifices make the ordinary moments in our school extraordinary. To our students, you are the flowers in this garden of learning. May you continue to bloom with curiosity, courage, and creativity. Remember, every day offers a fresh petal of opportunity. Use it well. As we celebrate this evening, let us remember, time moves forward, but its petals remain with us. Beautiful reminders of how far we have come and gentle inspirations for the journey ahead. May we continue to treasure each petal, value each moment, and nurture the potential within every child. Thank you, and may this evening fill our hearts with joy, gratitude, and hope.
Thank you so much, Father, for your inspiring and heart-warming words. Your message has truly filled us with motivation and pride. Your vision continues to guide us towards excellence and we are grateful for your constant support and leadership.
As we traverse this timeline, it is essential to look back at the efforts and vision that have brought us here. Indeed, we now invite you to view special moments that made us savor the highlights and journey of the past.
Wow, the video truly captured the energy and spirit of our adored youngsters.
Tonight, as we gather for this special celebration of togetherness, memories, and achievements, we unfold the theme of our Parents' Night, Petals
Of Nine.
Just like a flower blooms, petal by petal, life too blossoms through moments. Each one a memory, a story, a step in our journey. These petals represent the time we have cherished, from the laughter in classrooms, the lessons learned, the bonds formed to dreams that continue to grow. Each petal holds within it the fragrance of our past, the colors of our present, and the promise of our bright tomorrow. Together, these petals weave the beautiful story of our school, a story of learning, love, and growth.
This evening, as we turn the pages of time and relive those precious moments, let's celebrate the journey that has made us who we are. Through every performance and every smile, you will see the petals of time unfold one by one, revealing the essence of our shared memories. So dear parents and guests, sit back, relax, and join us as we take you on a delightful journey through petals of time, a celebration of moments, memories, and milestones that make our school a garden of joy and learning.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we are thrilled to guide you through this mesmerizing evening. The air is filled with enthusiasm as we prepare to embark on a journey of aspirations and creativity of a very inspiring theme, Sapno Ki Udan, the flight of dreams. Dreams are the wings that give us the courage to touch the sky. And today, our talented students are here to present a drama that explores the power of these dreams. As the saying goes, मंजिल उन्हीं को मिलती है जिनके सपनों में जान होती है। मंजिल उन्हीं को मिलती है जिनके सपनों में जान होती है। पंखों से कुछ नहीं होता, पंखों से कुछ नहीं होता, हौसलों में उड़ान होती है। It is with the spirit of courage and ambition that we invite you to witness the imagination and hard work of our young stars. Let's welcome the performers with a big round of applause. कहीं दूर एक छोटा सा घर जहां आज खुशियां आई है क्योंकि गुप्ता जी के घर बेटी जन्मी है। नन्ही सी परी को देख माँ की आंखों में असीम प्यार है, लेकिन ये क्या उसके पिता, दादी और समाज की आंखों में है कई सवाल। सपनों को आंख खोलने से पहले ही उस पर सवाल उठाया जाने लगा, पर ये सिर्फ सवाल नहीं, शुरुआत है उसके जीवन के संघर्ष की। हे भगवान, इस बार भी लड़की हो गई, घर में खुशियों की जगह चिंता आ गई, परिवार का बोझ बढ़ गया। अरे सुरेश, इसके लिए भी दहेज जोड़ना शुरू कर दे।
हाँ बाप, ठीक कहती हो, पता नहीं कैसे होगा, लोग क्या कहेंगे, ऊपर से दहेज का डर अलग।
अरे आप लोग ऐसा क्यों कह रहे हैं? हमारी बेटी बोझ नहीं, हमारी ताकत बनेगी। एक दिन
लेकिन जो कदम घर की दहलीज से बाहर पढ़ाई के लिए निकलते हैं वही सबसे साहसी कदम होते हैं।
पापा पापा, मैं भी स्कूल जाना चाहती हूँ। टीचर ने कहा कि मेरी फीस जमा नहीं है और मुझे क्लास से निकाल दिया। मेरी फीस जमा करा दो।
बेटा, घर की हालत ठीक है, बड़े भाई की फीस पहले दे दी है, उसके बाद तुम्हारे बारे में सोचेंगे।
पढ़ाई करके क्या करेंगी? आखिर में तो चूल्हा चौका भी संभालना है। क्यों? पढ़ने कहा सिर्फ बेटे को है क्या? सीमा भी पढ़ना चाहती है। मैं भी कुछ काम कर दूंगी, कुछ पैसे आ जाएंगे तो ये भी पढ़ सकेगी। इसे स्कूल जाने दो, पढ़ लिख लेगी तो अपने पैरों पर खड़ी हो सकेगी।
मुझे कुछ नहीं पता, मैं पैसे ले दे सकता, तुम्हें जो करना है करो।
लोगों की सोच उसके रास्ते में दीवार बनती रही। कभी मजाक, कभी ताना, कभी रोक टोक और कभी सवाल। पर उसकी आंखों में जो सपने थे वे किसी ताले में बंद नहीं हो सकते थे। समाज अक्सर लड़की की उड़ान पर ताले लगाना चाहता है, पर एक सही मार्गदर्शन, एक सही हाथ उसकी पूरी दिशा बदल सकता है।
अरे सीमा, इतनी पढ़ाई क्यों करती हो? शादी करके तो तुम्हें घर ही संभालना है।
अरे नहीं नहीं, ये तो इंजीनियर बनेगी, पहले रसोई तो संभालना सीख। हाँ, वरना दहेज देकर किसी को पकड़ना पड़ेगा इसकी शादी करवाने के लिए।
क्यों? सपने देखने का हक सिर्फ तुम्हें है। मैं भी तुमसे कम नहीं, अपने दम पर कुछ भी कर सकती हूँ।
ये क्या हो रहा है? Good morning, teacher.
टीचर टीचर, देखिए ना, ये सब मिलकर सीमा का मजाक उड़ा रहे हैं।
बच्चों, किसी का मजाक उड़ाना अच्छी बात नहीं। सीमा, तुम्हारा भविष्य इनकी सोच से बहुत बड़ा है, तुम्हें घबराने की जरूरत नहीं। तुम्हारे सपनों को पूरा करने में मैं तुम्हारा साथ दूँ। तुम चलो मेरे साथ।
बोझ कहकर जिसका मजाक उड़ाया गया, आज वही अपने परिवार का नाम रोशन करने के लिए दिन रात मेहनत कर रही है। मेहनत, हिम्मत और विश्वास एक लड़की के यही 3 सहारे हैं जो हर मुश्किल को आसान बना देते हैं।
बेटी, तुम थक गई होगी, थोड़ी देर आराम कर ले।
मुझे यह बताते हुए अत्यंत खुशी हो रही है कि इस वर्ष राज्य स्तरीय परीक्षा में टॉप करने का श्रेय सीमा गुप्ता को प्राप्त हुआ है।
आज मैं अपनी मेहनत और मां की हिम्मत से इस मुकाम पर पहुंची हूँ। आज मैंने अपने दम पर राज्य स्तरीय परीक्षा में टॉप किया है। मेरी जीत हर उस लड़की की जीत है जिसे बोझ और कमजोर कहा गया।
परिवारों के बीच रिश्ते की बात चल रही है।
हमें रिश्ता मंजूर है, पर दहेज की बात भी तो होगी।
मगर आपने पहले कुछ नहीं कहा था और अब दहेज मांग रहे हैं। मेरी बेटी पढ़ी लिखी है।
पढ़ाई लिखाई से क्या होता है? शादी के बाद तो घर ही संभालना है ना।
मैं इतने पैसे कहाँ से लाऊं? रहम कीजिए।
माफ कीजिए, दहेज नहीं दे सकते तो ये शादी नहीं हो सकती।
अगर आपको दहेज चाहिए तो मुझे इसका बिल्कुल नहीं चाहिए। मैं घर के किसी कोने में रखा सामान नहीं, इंसान हूँ। मेरी कीमत मेरी शिक्षा, मेहनत और विश्वास है, ना कि रुपए पैसे। वाह बेटी, आज तूने हर लड़की की आवाज सुनकर जवाब दिया। आज भी न जाने कितनी बेटियां दहेज की आग में जल रही है। जिस लड़की को पढ़ाया, लिखाया, पाला और पोसा, उसी का सौदा कर दिया जाता है।
इतनी बेइज्जती मैं बर्दाश्त नहीं करूंगा। चल देगा यहाँ से।
रुकिए पिताजी, मुझे दहेज नहीं चाहिए, बराबर का साथी चाहिए जो मेरे साथ कदम से कदम मिलाकर चल सके। मैं सीमा जैसी पढ़ी लिखी, स्ट्रॉन्ग और इंडिपेंडेंट लड़की से ही शादी करूंगा। दहेज प्रथा एक जहरीली परंपरा है और मैं इसका भागीदार नहीं बनना चाहता हूँ।
मैं तो
घर की रौनक, सौभाग्य और खुशियां हैं। वे ईश्वर का आशीर्वाद है जो परिवार में प्यार, खुशी और पूर्णता लाती है। आज हर क्षेत्र में बेटियां स्वयं को साबित कर रही है, चाहे वह खेल जगत हो, विज्ञान, उद्योग, सेना अथवा राजनीति। ऐसा कोई क्षेत्र नहीं जिसमें बेटियों ने अपना परचम न लहराया। इसीलिए हमें बेटियां बोझ होती है वाली मानसिकता से बाहर आना होगा, क्योंकि बेटियां बोझ नहीं बल्कि शक्ति का रूप है जो पूरी दुनिया को बदल देने की ताकत रखती है। वास्तव में हमें इस बात को समझने की जरूरत है कि बदलाव समय नहीं लाता, बदलाव हम लाते हैं। धन्यवाद।
Speechless, just wow. Your expressions truly brought the story alive. Let's appreciate them for their effort by giving them a big round of applause.
Fashion is a mirror of history, constantly evolving with time. Get ready for a fascinating glimpse into the past with a unique ramp-walk presentation titled Evolution of Clothing, showcasing various eras and their distinct styles, presented by our talented students.
Good evening, everyone. Today, we take you on a fascinating journey through time. A journey that reveals how human clothing evolved from simplicity to sophistication, from draped cotton to digital fabric. Fashion is not just about clothing. It's a mirror of human progress, culture, and creativity. So sit back and watch as our young models walk you through the timeline of clothing, from the prehistoric era to the future of fashion. Prehistoric era, the beginning. In the beginning, clothing was born from survival. Humans used leaves, bark, and animal skins for warmth and protection. It was nature's own fabric, raw, simple, and vital. For a
golden period, the fusion of cultures. With the Mughals came luxury, texture and wood. Velvet, brocade and fine muslin symbolized refinement, a blend of Indian craftsmanship and Persian influence. Victorian period, the fabric of refinement. In the Victorian age, fine cotton, lace and laid materials reflected formality and structure. Clothing became more measured, elegance guided by etiquette. Industrial era, when machines took over. A new chapter of change began, when machines replaced muscle and steam-powered faster movement. Clothes became practical, clothes became organized, and life moved from farms to factories. The 1920s, the era of change. The 1920s introduced lighter fabrics and freedom in movement. People began choosing comfort over custom, a reflection of social progress. The 1960s, the era of expression. The 1960s brought bold prints, synthetic fabrics, and bright tones. Clothing now reflected individuality, creativity, and modern innovation. The 1990s, the global connection. By the 1990s, globalization shaped our wardrobes. Denim, polyester, and blended textiles became universal, practical, easy, and everyday. The 2000s, the era of innovation. In the 2000s, synthetic and designer fabrics dominated. Fashion became digital, diverse, and driven by media influence. The 2020s, the age of awareness. Today, comfort and conscience go hand in hand. Organic cotton, recycled fibers, and sustainable fabrics define the modern generation. The future era, beyond fabric. The future will redefine fashion itself. Smart textiles, adaptive materials, and technology will merge, transforming how we wear and
truly spectacular. It was an incredible display of talent and style. Let's have another huge round of applause for our participants.
Time keeps changing, faces keep changing, but music never grows old. From black and white romance to neon disco lights, and now viral trending reels. Every decade wrote its own story, and every song carried a new attitude. This is the journey of retro to metro. So sit back, open your heart, because now we are going to rewind time and relive the eras that created legends. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting Retro to Metro.
Just as time moves forward, our lives keep changing. Our thoughts, our style, our dreams, even the way we see the world is constantly evolving. And along with us, one thing that has changed beautifully is Indian cinema. From silent black and white films to colorful melodramas, from classic golden songs to today's fast beat, from simple stories to bold ideas and global themes, Indian cinema has grown just like we have. Movies not only entertain us, they influence us. They shape our passion, our language, our values, our imagination. They make us laugh, cry, dance, dream, and sometimes even change the way we think. So, as we move from retro to metro, we see how life changes with time and how cinema becomes a mirror of that change. Tonight, we celebrate their journey, the journey of India, the journey of cinema, and the journey of all us. 1960s. The 60s were colorful, stylish, and full of energy. This decade taught India how to be bold, fun, and living. Romance became naughty, heroes became more confident, and songs became more playful.
अरे हम 60s वाले लोग, हमारा स्टाइल कुछ खास होता था और आवाज में ऐसा जादू कि लोगों के दिल पर छा जाते थे और हमारी एक एंट्री में तो सबका दिल धक सा रह जाता। सच, वो भी क्या जमाना था।
melodies brought fire, action, rebellion, punchlines, attitude. Superstars were made in this decade. Cinema became mass. Dialogues became power.
आज मैं आपको उस जमाने का राज बताती हूँ। 70s में हीरो के पास सब कुछ होता था, हिम्मत, शौहरत, जज्बात और गुस्सा भी। लेकिन एक बात तो थी, हमारी आवाज में दर्द और ऐसा जादू होता था कि हमारे डायलॉग्स आज भी जुबान पर है।
Listen out there! For all you people in love, check out this one. Swing it, swing it. Come on, shake this.
अगर डांस का जज्बा हो तो ऐसा कि लोगों की नजरें ना हटे।
Yeah.
and heroes who entered with a thunderous background score. Songs weren't just music, they were emotions on cassette tapes, played 100 times until the tape almost broke.
1987 का जमाना ही अलग था। थिएटर की बाहर लंबी लाइनें, अगर सीट मिल जाए तो किस्मत वाला दिन। हीरो की एंट्री पर तालियां, विलन की हरकतों पर फुटे और इंटरवल में समोसों की खुशबू। ये था सिनेमा घरों का असली मजा। तब फिल्मों में दम था, कहानी में ट्विस्ट होता था और गानों में ऐसा जादू कि जिसे सुनकर पूरा मोहल्ला झूम उठता था।
love, heartbreak, reunion. This decade converted emotions into magic.
1990s में दोस्ती की प्यार की पहली सीढ़ी थी। हम उस जमाने के बच्चे हैं। हमने डायरी में लिखा हुआ प्यार देखा है। वो पल, वो यादें, वो खामोशी जो कुछ न कहते हुए बहुत कुछ कह जाते थे। कुछ कुछ होता है, तुम नहीं समझोगे।
changed everything. India became global. Music became fast. Dance became dangerous.
साल 2000 बॉलीवुड के लिए ट्रांजिशन का दौर था, जहां पुरानी स्टाइल की फिल्में भी थी और नई सोच की शुरुआत हुई। फिल्मों में नया इंडिया दिखने लगा। विदेशों में पढ़ने वाले युवा मॉडर्न लाइफस्टाइल, करियर और सपनों का संघर्ष, यह दौर बदलती सोच का संकेत था। ये वो जमाना था जहां हम कह सकते थे, We can do anything and India is ready to show the world.
But dance stays forever. Retro to metro. Music never dies. Thank you.
Bottom up of The energy on stage was infectious, a brilliant showcase of how the classic and the modern can blend so beautifully. Thank you, friends.
Music is the universal language of the soul. Let's take a moment to travel back in time to the golden days filled with laughter, melodies, and memories that still echo in our hearts. Tonight, our talented students are ready to take you on a melodious journey through the tunes that define the years gone by, songs that remind us of school picnics, radio hits, and the magic of simple times.
So sit back and let nostalgia sweep over you as a choir present a musical medley straight from the heart, a blast from the past.
jar. As we move ahead with tonight's celebration, let's carry the joy of those lives in our hearts. A reminder that good music never fades with time.
The words of an inspiring personality often become the guiding light for many young minds. We are now privileged to hear the thoughts and wisdom of our Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Felicitation. Ma'am, I request you to kindly address the gathering.
Wow, what a mesmerizing experience. I'm amazed by the performance of these children. And I must say that it's so heartening to see such confident and such creative children. And all kudos to the parents, the teachers who have made it possible. So parents, this is your night. And let me tell you, that you're doing a wonderful, wonderful job. This is the toughest job to raise children into responsible citizens, and you're doing a great job. So ladies and gentlemen, a good round of applause for all the parents here tonight. So the school manager, Father Fernandez, the principal, Vernon D'Souza, the vice principal, Father Petrus, Sister Eliza, all the school faculty, the dear students and the wonderful parents, a very good evening to all of you. It is truly a pleasure to join you on this Parents' Night. And I'm very honored and privileged to have been invited here and to be part of this amazing, wonderful performance. It was the most delightful evening I have ever spent. As a pediatrician, I meet children and families every day. And especially today, I have been told that the children of middle school, from standard 6 to 8, and their parents are here. So this is a very unique time of growth. This is a very important stage in the life of children, as these are the years which stand like a doorway, where children are transitioning from childhood to adolescence. They are discovering themselves, testing boundaries, forming opinions, and navigating the world. It seems to change every day. So your kids, parents, your kids are at a very challenging phase of their life. Parents often ask me, is this behavior normal? And my favorite reply is, if your child is between 11 to 15 years old, yes, this is probably a normal behavior. This stage in the child's life brings many changes. Emotional ups and downs, academic pressures, and strong desire for independence. And through all of it, what children need most from us is not perfection, but presence. So I would just like to give 3 messages to all the parents here. First, keep talking and keep listening. That's the most beautiful gift you can give to your children, your ears, and listening to them. Your child may seem distant, but your words still anchor them. Listen without judgment. Sometimes what they really need is not advice, but understanding. Secondly, protect them. Protect their mental and digital health, one of the most burning topics of today. This generation is growing up in a world which is very different from the one we knew. Social media, constant connectivity and instant comparisons can easily overwhelm a young mind. Social media can be a wonderful space for creativity, but it can also create unrealistic expectations. Children may compare their looks, achievements, or popularity with what they see online, forgetting that most of it is filtered and curated. Please remind them that their worth is not measured in likes or followers. Their life and they are much more worthwhile than all the likes and following that you get online. Screen exposure is another challenge. Excessive screen time affects sleep, concentration, mood, and even self-esteem. Setting healthy boundaries isn't about restricting them, but it is about protecting them. Simple rules like screen-free meal times, a digital curfew at night, keeping phones out of bedrooms can make a huge difference. And then there is peer pressure, a powerful force at this age. Friends matter deeply, and sometimes they may make choices just to fit in within their friends and peer groups. What helps is teaching them decision-making skills, how to pause, think, and ask themselves, is this right for me? Am I doing the right thing? Dear parents, encourage them to choose friends who bring out their best and reassure them that it's absolutely okay to say no, that I don't want to do this. I don't have to fit in. When children feel emotionally supported at home, they handle challenges better, both online and offline, with much more confidence and clarity. And the third thing, the most important of all, for parents, please celebrate their efforts and not results. Adolescence is a journey and not a race. Encourage curiosity, intelligence, kindness, and confidence. These qualities will make them better citizens and take them far beyond any mark sheet. Parents, you are your child's first teacher, strongest support, and safest home. And together, with the wonderful educators here, we can guide them into becoming healthy, responsible, and compassionate young adults. Thank you for inviting me today. I wish you all a wonderful evening and a joyful journey through these challenging, exciting, and beautiful years of parenting. Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, for that enlightening and thought-provoking address. Your words have truly inspired us towards petals of time with renewed focus and determination.
Every great event is graced by the presence of inspiring personalities who are prestige and warmed to the occasion. This evening, we are truly honored to have among us our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Preeti Srivastava, to express our heartfelt gratitude and respect. May I now invite our Honorable Principal, Reverend Father Vernon D'Souza, to step forward and present a token of gratitude and appreciation to our chief guest. This small memento symbolizes the profound impact of your contributions to society and inspiring presence here tonight. Thank you, ma'am, for gracing us with your valuable time.
As this beautiful evening draws closer to a close, it is time to formally acknowledge everyone who made this spectacular event, Petals of Time, a resounding success. To deliver the word of thanks and express our appreciation to everyone who contributed to the success of tonight's celebration, we now invite our respected Vice Principal, Reverend Father Petrus Guria, to kindly come forward and share his words of gratitude.
Blessed are those who see beautiful things in humble places where others see nothing. Good evening, everyone present here. I, Father Petrus, standing before you on behalf of the entire school family, and it gives me immense pleasure to acknowledge the efforts that made today's Parents' Night meaningful. First and foremost, I would like to give glory to God the Almighty for being the Alpha and the Omega throughout this program. Truly, it is only His grace that has helped us to do so perfectly. I extend my deep sense of gratitude to the chief guest of this evening, Dr. Felicitation. Man, your presence has added great value to our event. Thank you for being our chief guest and your inspiring insights. A special thanks to our principal, Reverend Father Bernard D'Souza, for your constant support, guidance, and your leadership continues to inspire our students to aim higher in every aspect of their school life. I would like to acknowledge the presence of a school manager, Reverend Father Jairaj, for your guidance and support. Your presence means a lot to us. I would like also to render my special thanks to Sister Eliza Joseph, Vice Principal, Sister Anjali Malatoko, the Administrator, for all the arrangements for today's program. A special thanks to all the fathers and sisters present here. Your presence has added meaning to our program. My deepest gratitude to all the parents and guardians who took time to join us today. Your presence, your support, and your encouragement means a great deal to us and play a crucial role in your children's growth. Thank you so much, dear parents. I graciously thank our teachers and staff who work tirelessly every day to nurture, guide, and motivate our students. Your dedication is truly commendable. To our students, thank you for the enthusiasm and hard work you put into preparing this evening's program. You are the heart of our institutions, and we are proud of each one of you. A word of appreciation goes to the organizing committee, sound system, supporting staff, decorators, and everyone who work behind the scenes to make this event smooth, memorable, and successful. Finally, a warm thanks to everyone present. Your cooperation and support have made today's evening special. Once again, thank you all for being with us this evening. We look forward to your continued encouragement in the future. Thank you and have a wonderful evening.
Thank you, Father, for your thoughtful words of appreciation and encouragement. It conveyed the sentiments of the entire school fraternity so eloquently.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now reached the final segment of our Parents' Night 2025. It is a moment of pride and solemnity. As we draw the curtains for the close of Parents' Night, we thank our dear parents for your valuable presence and unending support. Your journey with the children is the most important one of all. We request everyone to please rise and stand at attention for the rendition of the school anthem, followed by the national anthem.
Happy